order. Lord, who enlightens, we ask for your supernatural wisdom as we make some tough decisions in this meeting. Help us to carefully consider the relevant information that has been gathered. May those sharing information give us pertinent points we all clearly understand. Help us to be innovative as we brainstorm solutions. Help us to wisely evaluate our options, considering the pros and cons. Help us to be unified in making the best possible decisions and to effectively carry them out. Amen.
Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call.
Doug Brown.
Here.
Megan Bryant.
Here.
Steve Dorchenez.
Present.
Kathy Driscoll.
Here.
Randy Mitchelson.
Here.
Jim Olive.
Present.
Chris Coltany.
Here.
Jeremy Wilson.
All aldermen are present. Need a motion to approve the omnibus vote resignation.
So moved.
Alderman Bryant, second.
Second.
Alderman Brown, questions or comments? Roll call.
Megan Bryant.
Yes.
Steve Dorchenez.
Yes.
Kathy Driscoll.
Yes.
Randy Mitchelson.
Yes.
Jim Olive.
Yes.
Chris Coltany.
Yes.
Jeremy Wilson.
Yes.
Doug Brown.
Yes.
Motion carries 8-0. Minutes of the regular meeting held November 18, 2024. Minutes of the Ordinance Committee meeting held November 21st, 2024. Minutes of the Finance Committee meeting held November 21st, 2024. And minutes of the Simultaneous Filing Lottery held November 25th, 2024. Motion to approve the minutes.
So moved.
Alderman Bryant, second.
Second.
Alderman Olive, questions or comments? Roll call.
Steve Dorchenez.
Yes.
Kathy Driscoll.
Yes.
Randy Mitchelson.
Yes.
Jim Olive.
Yes.
Chris Coltany.
Yes.
Jeremy Wilson.
Yes.
Doug Brown.
Yes.
Megan Bryant.
Yes.
Motion carries 8-0. First motion to approve the agreement with Simec-Reg Ankron is our energy consultants. We need a motion to approve that agreement.
So moved.
Motion by Alderman Bryant, second.
Second.
Alderman Olive, questions or comments? Roll call.
Kathy Driscoll.
Yes.
Randy Mitchelson.
Yes.
Jim Olive.
Yes.
Chris Coltany.
Yes.
Jeremy Wilson.
Yes.
Doug Brown.
Yes.
Megan Bryant.
Yes.
Steve Dorchenez.
Yes.
Motion carries 8-0. An ordinance authorizing the city of Taylorville to enter into an annexation agreement pursuant to 65 ILCS 5-11.15.1 ET SEQ, Jerry Wasson and Shirley Wasson property. Motion to approve the annexation agreement. Alderman Skoltedi, second.
Second.
Alderman Dorchenez, questions or comments? Roll
That's
call.
secret. That's that secret.
Okay.
Just
Randy
correct.
Mitchelson.
Yes.
Jim Olive.
Yes.
Chris Coltany.
Yes.
Jeremy Wilson.
Yes.
Doug Brown.
Yes.
Megan Bryant.
Yes.
Steve Dorchenez.
Yes.
Kathy Driscoll.
Yes.
Mayor
Motion
votes
carries
Mayor votes
8,
Mary.
and the mayor votes yes, and the motion carries 9-0, and that at seek in capital letters threw me off.
That's secret, yes, that's right.
Ordinance approving and authorizing of an execution of a business development district number 1 redevelopment agreement by and between the city of Taylorville, Illinois, and David Brummer, 137 East Main Cross. Motion by Alderman Skoltedi, second.
Second.
Alderman Bryant, questions or comments? Roll call.
Jim Olive.
Yes.
Chris Coltany.
Yes.
Jeremy Wilson.
Yes.
Doug Brown.
Yes.
Megan Bryant.
Yes.
Steve Dorchenez.
Yes.
Kathy Driscoll.
Yes.
Randy Mitchelson.
Yes.
Mayor Barry.
Yes, motion carries 9-0. Ordinance approving and authorizing the execution of a BDD District Number 1 redevelopment agreement by and between the city of Taylorville, Illinois, and Maryland Spillman, 104 South Main Street. Motion by Alderman Skoltedi, second.
Second.
Alderman Bryant, questions or comments? Roll call.
Chris Coltany.
Yes.
Jeremy Wilson.
Yes.
Doug Brown.
Yes.
Megan Bryant.
Yes.
Steve Dorchenez.
Yes.
Kathy Driscoll.
Yes.
Randy Mitchelson.
Yes.
Jim Olive.
Yes.
Mayor Barry.
Yes, motion carries 9-0. The next ordinance we'll vote on at December 16th
Correct.
meeting. The next one is the ordinance amending section 9-2-1 of chapter 2 of title 9 of the Taylorville City Code. codes adopted. Motion by Alderman Skoltedi, second.
Second.
Alderman Brown, questions or comments? Roll call.
Jeremy Wilson,
Yes.
Doug Brown,
Yes.
Megan Bryant.
Yes.
Steve Dorsones.
Yes.
Kathy Driscoll.
Yes.
Randy Mitchelson.
Yes.
Jim Olive.
Yes.
Chris Popetti.
Yes.
Mayor Barry votes yes. Motion carries 9-0. An ordinance approving and authorizing the annual abatement ordinance. Motion by
So moved.
Alderman Driscoll, second.
Second.
Alderman Skoltedi, questions or comments? Roll call.
Doug Brown.
Yes.
Megan Bryant.
Yes.
Steve Dorsones.
Yes.
Kathy Driscoll.
Yes.
Randy Mitchelson.
Yes.
Jim Olive.
Yes.
Chris Popetti.
Yes.
Jeremy Wilson.
Mayor votes
Mayor votes yes, motion carries 9-0. Resolution approving and authorizing the execution of easement agreements with Safe House to School Public Sidewalk Project. Motion by Alderman Wilson, second.
Second.
Alderman Brown, questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Motion to approve the mayor's appointment of Sophie Robinson to the library board.
So moved.
Motion by Alderman Wilson, second.
Second.
Alderman Brown, questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Motion to recommend to the city council to authorize and direct the mayor to sign the revised standard agreement for consultant services at Illinois airports for architectural engineering, planning and special services with an amount not to exceed $97,700 plus a special service fee not to exceed $6,200. Motion,
So moved.
Alderman Brown, second.
Second.
Alderman Skoltedi, questions or comments?
Just a comment, Mr. Mayor, that particular agreement is not in your packet, but was in your packet at the last meeting. What you have is in your packet, I think it's a professional services contract that's gonna be attached as an exhibit U. And you've seen some emails about you're gonna put in a certain date, and it's all done.
All right. Roll call?
Kathy Driscoll.
Yes.
Randy Mitchelson.
Yes.
Jim Olive.
Yes.
Chris Popetti.
Yes.
Jeremy Wilson.
Yes.
Doug Brown.
Yes.
Megan Bryant.
Yes.
Steve Dorsones.
Yes.
Motion carries 8-0. Motion to recommend to the city council to approve a cigarette tobacco license for Vape Club Incorporated, 119 West Park Street. Motion by Is there a motion to approve a cigarette tobacco license for Vape Club Incorporated, 119 West Park Street? And what this is, the gentleman that did own the building, or own the business, is selling the business to his son, and his son is going to run it as a vape shop. So I just wanted to make clear of that. He is in the audience now. He said he's gonna run it a lot different than his father did previously. So I need a motion to recommend to the city council to approve a cigarette tobacco license for Vape Club Incorporated, 119 West Park Street.
Mayor, is this the facility that currently has lost their license due to,
They
non-compliance with the
They have
ordinance?
not lost their license because it's in court proceedings, and our lawyers have told us not to close them down because we didn't want to have to pay for lost revenue if we did close them down. So it's in court proceedings right now. So,
And it's also my understanding that they are not in compliance with the state mandates as well.
the previous owner, the way I understand it, is not in compliance, but the new owner to be has received his state license, and he would like a city license. So that's why I'm asking for a motion. But seeing none, there's no action taken. City attorney updates.
The only thing I want to bring up to your attention, you see my emails on the Hathaway contract. I did get a response from the attorney from Hathaway, and he was on vacation, but he's going to get back to me after the Thanksgiving holiday. I hadn't heard from him today, but it's in their hands to respond. Hopefully by next week we'll have that resolved. That's it. other than all the emails that have been sent.
City mayor update. Thank you to the street department for the excellent crew in spreading the salt or the last snowstorm. Thank you to the police department for the recent drug bust. Chief Leo, thank you. I want to invite everyone to the employee Christmas party this Friday night. The annual Christmas parade is this Saturday. It starts at 5 o'clock. Lineup is at the Old Credit Union. And I hope everyone had a very nice Thanksgiving, and I hope everyone has a joyous holiday. Thank you. Committee reports. Discussions and/or motion to approve, adopt, and/or deny, and/or table, and/or amend, and/or refer to appropriate committee in whole and part the matters regarding the following subject matter discussed at the committee level. Ordinance, Alderman Skoltedi.
Thank you, Mayor. First, we have a motion to recommend the city council to direct the city attorney to update the current building codes to reflect the 2018 state building code. Make that form of motion.
Motion by Alderman Skoltedi,
That
second.
motion would be moved because we just passed an ordinance that adopted that building code change.
Okay.
We still like to do it though.
Oh, go ahead.
I thought people wanted to hear, I thought people just like to hear me.
I
talk.
vote yes.
Okay.
Okay.
My mistake. I
So
apologize.
that's already been taken care of, all right?
All right, so next, maybe this one will
You
be all
just-
right.
you just-
The motion recommended the city council to direct the city attorney to prepare an ordinance for North School stating that no left turn into the Circle Drive from the hours of 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. and from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. while school is in session. I make that in form of motion.
Motion by Alderman Skoltedi, second.
Second.
Alderman Bryant, questions or comments? Roll call.
Randy Mitchelson,
Yes.
Jim Olive,
Yes.
Chris Coltetti,
Yes.
Jeremy Wilson.
Yes.
Doug Brown.
Yes.
Megan Bryant.
Yes.
Steve Dorsones.
Yes.
Kathy Driscoll.
Yes.
Motion carries 8-0.
In this next motion, we have to amend this motion because it was inadvertently written incorrectly. So the motion should read, a motion to recommend to the city council to accept the sewer rate proposal from Benton and Associates as presented and direct the city clerk to amend the current ordinance to reflect the changes of .004 cents sewer rate increase per gallon to begin January 2025 with a .00025 per gallon increase per year for the next 4 years. I make that form of motion.
Motion by Alderman Skoltedi, second.
Second.
Alderman Bryant, questions or comments?
The question that I had, just in looking at the minutes, Ben and Associates recommendations, as I read it, was to, this increase was for repairs and maintenance for sewers and equipment. Did you want that earmarked for that specifically, or just to leave it broad so it can be used for whatever you want? Just so Joe and I have some direction.
I think that's it.
Jim?
The intent was to have it broad for the sewer to help with the sewers themselves.
Broad.
Just
Broad.
broad, broad.
Okay.
After talking superintendent man.
All right, there's a motion and a second. Any other questions or comments?
Just one more comment before we move on. I think, isn't there an ordinance, I apologize for not knowing this, but did we not miss an ordinance for adding a fee for the,
It's on here.
It's the next one.
where am I at?
Next page.
Really, I can't read. All right, I
You had
apologize.
your iPad.
All right, there's a motion and a second. Roll call.
Jim Olive,
Yes.
Chris Coltetti.
Yes.
Jeremy Wilson.
Yes.
Doug Brown.
Yes.
Megan Bryant.
Yes.
Steve Dorsones.
Yes.
Kathy Driscoll.
No.
Randy Mitchelson.
Abstain.
Motion carries 6-1. One abstention. Okay.
All right, let me read this motion then. We have a motion to recommend the city council to approve the water rate increase proposal as presented by Superintendent Broom, and for all revenue generated from the increase to be earmarked for the Lake Restoration Fund, and to direct the city attorney to prepare an ordinance mirroring the sewer rate increase ordinance of .0005 per gallon with a rate cap of $200 per month for high users beginning in January 2025. Make that in form of motion.
Motion by Alderman Skoltedi, second.
Second.
Alderman Bryant, questions or comments? Roll call.
Chris Coltetti.
Yes.
Jeremy Wilson.
Yes.
Doug Brown.
Yes.
Megan Bryant.
Yes.
Steve Dorsones.
Yes.
Kathy Driscoll.
No.
Randy Mitchelson.
Yes.
Jim Olive.
Yes.
Motion carries 7-1. Finance Committee, Alderman Mitchelson.
I have a motion to ask the city council to approve the insurance proposal that was presented to us from Diamond Brothers Insurance for work comp and other insurances.
Motion by Alderman Mitchelson, second.
Second.
Alderman Bryant, questions or comments? Roll call.
Jeremy Wilson.
Yes.
Doug Brown.
Yes.
Megan Bryant.
Yes.
Steve Dorsones.
Yes.
Kathy Driscoll.
Yes.
Randy Mitchelson.
Yes.
Jim Olive.
Yes.
Chris Teddy.
Yes.
Motion carries 8-0.
I have a motion to recommend the city council to approve to repair a pump for one of our lift stations, the cost of $5,500. And to use it as a backup pump, assuming we do the next motion. So,
Motion by Alderman Mitchelson, second. Alderman Wilson, questions or comments? Roll call.
Doug Brown.
Yes.
Megan Bryant.
Yes.
Steve Dorsones.
Yes.
Kathy Driscoll.
Yes.
Randy Mitchelson.
yes,
Jim Olive.
Yes.
Chris Teddy.
Yes.
Jeremy Wilson.
Yes.
Motion carries 8-0.
I'd like to make a motion that city council approve the purchase of a new pump for the Market Street lift station at a cost not to exceed $12,000.
Motion by Alderman Mitchelson, second.
Second.
Alderman Wilson, questions or comments? Roll call.
Megan Bryant.
Yes.
Steve Dorsones.
Yes.
Kathy Driscoll.
Yes.
Randy Mitchelson.
Yes.
Jim Olive.
Yes.
Chris Teddy.
Yes.
Jeremy Wilson.
Yes.
Doug Brown.
Yes.
Motion carries 8-0. Motion to approve or ratify payment of bill of $604,469.86.
I've looked at the bills, Mayor, and I'd like to make a motion to approve payment.
Motion by Alderman Mitchelson, second.
Second.
Alderman Bryant, questions or comments? Roll call.
Steve Dorsones.
Yes.
Kathy Driscoll.
Yes.
Randy Mitchelson.
Yes.
Jim Olive.
Yes.
Chris Teddy.
Yes.
Jeremy Wilson.
Yes.
Doug Brown.
Yes.
Megan Bryant.
Yes.
Motion carries 8-0. Per subparagraph G of 5 ILCS 120/2.06. This portion of the city council meeting is reserved for any person wishing to address the council on any relevant subject matters concerning the city. The Illinois Open Meeting Act 5 ILCS 120/1XC mandates no action shall be taken on subject matters not listed on the agenda, but the council may direct staff to address the topic or refer the subject matter to a future council and/or committee meeting. If anyone wishes to address the council, please provide your name and address, limit your comments or presentation to 3 minutes, and avoid repetitious comments. Anyone out there like to speak to the council? Sir?
Yeah.
Your name and address?
My name is Marwan Mohammed, address 119, the vape shop. My dad, he used to own the old smoke shop, and like, he been in business for almost 35 years. He never had no problem, but it was so far from where he lived, and he's 56. He cannot attend the business. He hired me as a manager to run it on my field, and like, he almost like give up because the workers making so many mistakes and like in trouble. He give up. He say, I can't. And I took it as a chance because I've been in this community for 2 years because I was running the business for him, and I really like this community. I've been here, and I'm married, and I'm trying to bring my wife, and I want to live here, and it's my first business, and I was asking if you guys can give me the ability to have the business, to have the city license. I already have the state and what's called the I number, and I'm waiting to you to give me the city license so I can start my first business.
Thank you. Anyone else like to speak, or already got anything to say?
Mayor, I'd like to make an announcement that will not be a finance committee meeting in December unless there's an emergency.
Okay, all right, there won't be a water and,
Lake,
or emergency services.
I'm having a personnel.
Huh?
I'm having a personnel.
Thursday?
If I guess it was straight.
No, agenda was sent out, so, I mean, so,
I'm just kidding.
Right.
Laura?
Everybody's behaved this
As
morning.
far as the water committee goes, we will need to, if, we'll have some things that need to go straight to council then as well, okay? I just wanted to double check.
Yeah.
And I also don't plan to have an ordinance, but I do need one thing to go to ordinance, just so that everybody knows, the family that's trying to open up the bar, that's behind me, street sewer, old street sewer
Mhm.
department. Right now, they can't because the ordinance states that they do not have enough parking spots because it says they have to have one parking spot for every 4 seats or one parking spot for every 50 square feet, whichever's greater. If it was just the 4 seats, they would have enough parking without going to the square footage. They don't have enough off-street parking, so we would like to change the ordinance to remove the or whichever's greater. So if you could, we could please put that on the council for the 16th and get that voted on.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I wanna add something. I mean, after my dad, he got closed, and we have a new system, like, we have to scan ID. Well, like, we not gonna sell to anyone, and the system, even if your ID expired, it will not scan. And like, for the past, 4 months since they got back and we have the system, we never sold to anyone under, and I'll be IDing everyone. And like, even the what's called the mayor, the one work for the mayor, the security, she be coming by, right, and we be IDing them. And even anyone, even the person who owned the ambulance, he's a customer of me, and I be IDing him. I don't wanna sell to young, because I'm a part of this community. And I'm my business, yes, selling vape is accessory, is not something important mainly. But like, I'm avoid, I don't wanna do any problem, because I'm trying to be a part of this community. And that's what I wanna add.
Mayor, can I address this?
Yeah.
If I may, look, I'm sorry for the predicament that you're in. The problem that we have is that we have a legal action going against your father on that piece of property and that particular business. And until that gets resolved, I don't believe I'm interested in allowing anybody to operate in that facility. And that's your problem, is that we've got current legal actions going on, and quite honestly, to give it to you is just to let that issue become null.
I mean-
And that's not the way we do business.
I mean, why you wanna punish me?
I'm not
for
punishing you.
For my mistake
I'm
of my
punishing your
dad.
father, I'm telling you.
I mean,
I'm sorry.
my dad been in the business for a while. I mean, he wasn't like particularly running it, and he even give up. And I was talking to him. He told me, I'm following the law. If anything's against me, I'll come and face it. I'll come and pay. I'm not against the law.
All right, I think we've heard enough tonight. Now, what we need to do.
I'm just telling you what my feelings are.
We'll address it in the next couple of weeks or something. You need to call the alderman individually, see if one of them will ask me to put it on the agenda again. You didn't even get a motion earlier, so that means that really nobody of the aldermen are favoring this at this time. Again, said it may, once the legal proceedings get over, it may be a different story, so that's where it stands now.
If my dad come and pay his tickets and that.
I think he did pay the ticket, but he's facing closure forever, and so we don't know where that will go with the court. And, so, this is, I think the time is to, see what happens with the court and go from there. So, motion for adjournment?
So moved.
Alderman Bryant, second.
Second.
Alderman Driscoll, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries.